Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Afifi. I'm a student of Islamic University of Jember in the 8th semester. Here I would like to resume the English for hotel and restaurant that I got it from my lecturer, Memi Kadesi. In this subject, we were talking about the is present because in this subject, most of all is learning speaking that should be spoken fluently, politely, and also in discipline. But before, I want to ask you, what kind of tourist are you? What kind of tourist are you? Let me give the example. What kind of tourist am I? Okay. I like travel so much. I don't care anymore about all the tourist attraction. I want to be like the locals. I try to learn the language and look everybody else. But mostly I just cause my family members a big headache. So I travel tourist or adventure tourist. That's the example. And talking about hotel or restaurant, we should be made by the reservation in hotel. Hotel are divided to be guaranteed reservation and also unguaranteed reservation. What is the meaning of guaranteed reservation? Okay, guaranteed reservation means that guests will have to enter payment card details to complete the booking process, securing the room no matter what times the guests arrive. And how about non-guaranteed reservation? Non-guaranteed reservation means doesn't need any deposit at time of booking, while people managing reservation is receptionist. Okay. What is the receptionist method? The first, greeting, welcoming the guests. That should be polite. Okay, I want to give you the example. Uh, I act as receptionist. The dialogue is, good morning, welcome to the Grand Woodward Hotel. Yes, sir. We have several rooms available for that particular weekend. And what is the exact date for your arrival? How long will you be staying? How many people is the reservation for? And would you like a room with twins beds or double bed? And maybe something like, could you spell your last name for me, please? Or, alright, Mr. Hannigan, your reservation has been made for the 24th of September for a room with double bed and view of the ocean. Check-in is at 2 o'clock. If you have any other question, please do not hesitate to call us. My pleasure. Well, we will see you in September, Mr. Hannigan. Have a nice day. That was the example. Besides that, the receptionist should know how to recepting check-in. For the example, I'm as the receptionist. Good afternoon. Welcome to the Grand Woodward Hotel. How may I help you? Or can you please spell that for me, sir? Or yes, Mr. Hannigan, we reserved a double room for you with a view of the ocean for 2 nights. Is that correct? Or excellent. We already have your credit card information on file. If you'll just sign the receipt along the bottom, please. Yes, sir, we are a 5-star hotel after all. A full continental buffet every morning, free airport shuttle service, and use of the hotel chef are all included. Okay, that's one of the conversation of to be receptionist. Besides that, receptionists should master recepting checkout when they wanna dialogue. For the example, did you enjoy your stay with us? Or will you have a free airport shuttle service? Or yes, it should. The next shuttle leaves in 15 minutes and it takes approximately 25 minutes to get the airport. Or of course, sir, before you go, you will be able to settle the minibar bill. Or absolutely, here we are, sir. If you like, you can leave your bags with the porter and he can load them onto the shuttle for you when it arrives. Okay, that was one of the dialogue recepting checkout. Okay, beside that, in hotel restaurant, we have to measure about compliment. Yeah, about the compliment, and it is should be mastered by receptionist also, or other staff, it's like building staff, or engineering or maintenance staff, or food and beverage staff. Okay, for the example, for building staff, maybe the question like this: if I'm a guest, your English is very good. You must study a lot. And if I'm to be a staff, thank you, sir. Yes, I study every chance I get. This luggage is very unusual, strong yet lightweight. I like it. And uh, for guess, thanks. It cost me an arm and a leg. That was the example. And how about the engineering or maintenance staff? If I'm as the guest, that was fixed very quickly. You must be very good at your job. And for staff, thank you, sir. I'll try. Or maybe, thank you for letting us know of this problem so quickly, sir. Most guests would have waited until checked out if then. For guests, my pleasure. Okay, that was one of the example also. And how about the compliment for food and beverage staff? If guests say like this, what a lovely uniform, so colorful. And then the response for staff is, thank you, mom. How kind of you to say so. Or your person regarding the delay is true. Feel too, sir. Many guests will have complained. But that's not informal. But the formal is your presence regarding the delay is a true. Fear too, sir. Many guests will have complained. I understand. It's busy and hectic in here. Okay, this now is the example how to compliment to guests or staff and how to dealing with guest requests. For dealing with guest requests, okay, this function is to give the ties every side between company and guest. For the example, possible guest request can be, could I have another order or garlic toast? Or I would like extra soap and shampoo left in the room. Or the guests in the next room are very noisy. Could we change rooms? Or is it possible to get free samples of all the facial products the spa sells? It could be possible guest request. So what we have to do as the hotel staff, we have to deal that request. And how about the permission? The permission of the guest. For the example, mm, the response of the request. Yes, sir. I'll take care of that right away, or I'll attend to that immediately. I'm not sure. Let me talk to my supervisor. I'll be back in a moment. Or, of course, ma'am, I'll get right on that. Or, certainly, sir, I'll be right back with that item. Or, I'll get some right away. Okay, thank you. That was the responses to the request. And how about if we have a problems that means a complaints from the guest? For the example, is like there are in there are not enough towels in my rooms, or the sink is leaking in the bathroom. This treadmill isn't working properly. How did my child get so dirty? It it will be happen if we are in the hotel or in the restaurant. So we have to be great. We have to be good enough to respond to them. So after that, in the hotel or restaurant, it could be the guest wanna asking about the instruction Well, the instruction can be as like this. When asking for instructions or giving explanation, there are several standard expressions that can be used. For the example, it's like, how do you operate this treadmill? Or can you show me how to operate this machine? Or what's the best way to hold a partner? Or blah blah blah. So, what should the staff answer it? We have to master enough to dialogue with them. And then when giving instruction or explaining things, it is useful to use sequence markers, words which guide the listeners or reader through the instruction. It is also important to keep the instruction or explanation short and simple. Some of the more common sequence markers are something like this. First, and then second, and then third, fourth, after that, next, before that, finally, the last step is you begin by that was the word or the markers if you wanna easier to answer the question. Okay, I think that's all that my resume. And then thanks a lot for Mamika who teach us with passion. Hopefully Allah will give you a best gift and I hope your material become berkah. Okay, I say berkah. And then the berkah is used for my life endlessly. And the last I say, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.